Nobody knew where the wind came from that morning, but everyone in Willoughby Village woke up to find their hats behaving quite strangely. Mrs. Puddle's big red sun hat was balancing on top of Mr. Green's head, even though he always wore a tiny tweed cap. Tommy, who had never worn anything fancier than a baseball cap, found himself peering out from under the floppy purple bonnet that usually belonged to Granny Dot. When little Mia stepped outside, the tall chef's hat that belonged to Chef Lulu plopped right onto her head and nearly covered her eyes. People stopped in the streets and stared at each other, bursting into giggles. The baker's hat was squashed onto the mailman's head, while the mayor's top hat flopped over Farmer Joe's ears. No one could find their own hat, and every time someone tried to swap them back, a playful gust of wind would swoop down and whisk the hats away again, swirling them high above everyone's heads. Soon, the whole village was chasing after hats, laughing and shouting as the wind danced in loops and zigzags. The children tried to grab hats out of the air, but the wind always seemed one step ahead. Even the grown-ups joined in, leaping and twirling as they tried to catch their runaway hats, while the wind whooshed and giggled through the trees. At last, just as the sun began to set, the mischievous wind grew tired. With a gentle sigh, it floated down and carefully dropped each hat back onto its rightful owner's head. The villagers, cheeks rosy from laughter and running, waved goodbye to the wind as it drifted away. From that day on, whenever someone lost their hat, they always checked to see if the wind was hiding nearby, ready for another game.